Hi everybody, and welcome to this golf mindset live. Why golfers lose confidence mid-round. So the idea with this this session is I'm going to talk a little bit about that, a little bit about how hypnosis helps, but actually I'm going to do some little bit of hypnosis, probably about 15 minutes or so of eyes closed. So just as a reminder, when we get to that part, only doing that when it's safe for you to do so. So not driving, not operating machinery, or doing anything that might be a danger to yourself or anyone else around you. A quick reminder as well, this is going out to multiple platforms, so I may or may not see your comments. I will come back and go through any comments as well and answer any questions, but I may not see them live because it's going out to about 5 different platforms at the moment. So just keeping that in mind. But thanks very much for joining me. I'm Steve Woods. I am a hypnotist. You're probably seeing this because you're already following my channel, but you might be seeing this for the first time. So very quickly about me, I specialize in performance. I love working with golfers. I love to help that golf mindset, but I also work in other areas. I still do a lot of therapeutic work as well, but most of my work is in the world of golf. So today, tonight, depending on where you're watching these, really just talking about something that I think really almost every golfer experiences, and that is that feeling of starting confident, starting excited maybe, and then when mistakes happen, losing some of that confidence. It starts to dig in, it starts to degrade your performance because you start to think about the negatives more than the positives, which our mind does. It's what it does naturally, because it's trying to protect us, and by trying to protect us, it has to keep running these scenarios. Don't do that thing again because everyone might laugh and those sorts of things. So it's wanting us to run away from those situations, to go into fight or flight. But actually, of course, that's the worst thing from a golf point of view, from a lot of sports point of view, because then you lose that natural swing. You start to tense up. You're preparing for a fight, both mentally and physically as well. So these problems aren't necessarily technical. They're very much in the headspace. But of course, at the time, the technical game falls apart. The good news is, though, that we can change it. So by giving the mind some new memories, by changing that way of thinking about things, we can get that confidence to come back. And that's what we're going to do today in a few minutes' time. But let's just talk a little bit about that confidence side of things. And so I've already mentioned what happens, but again, golf is one of those sports that there's lots of measurables in there. There's lots of stats. A lot of people are really into their stats as well. So it could be something that shows up quite quickly if the game starts to degrade, if there is that mistake. And of course, get a great start off the first tee, it can flow really nicely, but then one mistake, one thing goes wrong, or even a memory of something else going wrong previous time. Often golfers will say to me, why is it always getting the water on the 5th hole? And actually now starting to worry about it on the 3rd hole. Oh no, we're coming up to 5th, and almost taking account of it in their scores. Well, I'm going to end up in the water, so now I need to be scoring this and this here in order to compensate for that. And of course, we draw all that attention to it. Again, that can degrade that confidence because of exactly that. The brain starts to predict failure really as a result of that, as I mentioned, and so we are thinking ahead too much. Again, with hypnosis, which we're going to do in a minute, we can actually start to change those things. And even from this quick session today, you'll get some benefit that you can take away from that to just help you be more relaxed, to help you think on that positive side rather than that tense and that worrying side of things when you go up to make a shot. Momentum is really important, and keeping that momentum going. And again, we'll talk about that in the session, where you're filtering out the negatives and being able to just focus on the positives and reset from those negatives as well. There are some very specific things we can work on, but in this group environment, then it is quite generic, but it will help you, as I say, in this session. So let's get to that point really. We're going to, in a moment, to get you to close your eyes and to work through a hypnosis process that I would work with any client, one-to-one or in groups. Again, that reminder, if you have just joined in, only do this when it's safe for you to do so. So not while you're driving or operating machinery or doing anything that might be a danger to yourself. It's literally going to get you into a nice place in your mind. spend a few moments there, then getting you up in your mind onto the golf course, but in a way that's under your control. And you might grab that from memories, because memories are a really great way. I'm sure you'll have some memories. Most golfers, I think probably every golfer has a memory of a great shot or a great round or a great hole. So we want to grab those and bring those into the now as if they're happening right now, which refreshes those good feelings, which then means when you step up onto the course, that confidence is back from that good feeling. And there's nothing to stop you coming back and listening to the hypnosis part. I say listening because you can have your eyes closed, but going through that hypnosis part yourself as many times as you like as well. So let's get yourself nice and comfortable now, just getting nice and ideally sitting. You can do this laying down, but ideally sitting. In a position, like I say, where you're able to close your eyes and relax as much as you're able to really today. So in that sitting position, quite literally just closing your eyes and starting to follow my instructions now. So starting to think about those little muscles that are in your cheeks, those muscles in your face, and imagining those muscles relaxing, allowing those muscles to get soft, to get lazy, to get heavy. You might tense them up, squeeze them up and let them go. You might just imagine them soft and relaxed and comfortable. There really is no wrong way for you to do these. Whatever way your mind does this, which can be different each and every time you listen, is absolutely the right way for you to do this. Your eyelids relaxing, those eyelids getting nice and lazy, nice and heavy, nice and relaxed. Those eyelids so lazy, so heavy, so relaxed that you don't want to, but even if you did want to, that you just wouldn't be able to open your eyes. That's good. Taking that feeling from behind your eyes, letting it move up over your forehead, up over the top of your head, down the back of your head, down into your neck, down into your shoulders. It's a wonderful warm band of relaxation, relaxing every nerve, every muscle, every fiber as it moves. As every deep breath, every firm beat of your heart now is helping to slow things down as you allow that feeling to continue to move, moving down through your arms, that nice warm band of relaxation, moving right the way down through your arms, down into your lower arms, all the way down to your hands and to your fingers. Same feeling then, moving from your neck and your shoulders down through the center of your body, that nice warm feeling of relaxation. Right the way down into your legs. Moving right down through your legs, down into your lower legs. All the way down to your feet. And from your feet, just letting that feeling escape into the floor, into the air, depending on where your feet are, and noticing that next great wave of relaxation, head to toe, following it down. And starting to think about a wonderful place, a perfect place. This place can be somewhere real, somewhere imaginary, somewhere you've been to, somewhere you'd like to go to. It's your special place. Just you can go there, just you and the sound of my voice. If you've already listened to this or done some other work with me, you might go back to that same place, and that's fine as well. But finding yourself there, being yourself there, not worrying if that conscious part of your mind might sometimes just wander to other thoughts, just like it might do in any conversation. If it does, you can just grab it, bring it back. And each time it comes back with more focus, more attention, able to stay focused for longer. Noticing the minutes feel like hours in this place as you just let go. Never losing control, never giving up awareness, but just being able to let go now. As you're aware of the textures in your place, those things you can reach out and touch, things that you're naturally in contact with, sitting, standing, laying down in that place. Aware of the temperature, perfect. Even the sounds, even the smells, everything about it. Safe in the knowledge that if anything should happen where you're listening to me today that needs your immediate attention, become aware and alert and able to give it the attention that it needs. And as well, if anything happens to stop this live or the recording, if you're coming back and replaying it, again, becoming aware and alert and able to restart it, to deal with it or reconnect to it. But we don't need to worry about that right now, because right now, I'm just going to count down from 10 down to 1, each number down, letting you step a level deeper, letting you sink a level deeper, whatever that level is for you today, you find your way into or even back into that nice, relaxed, comfortable feeling. So starting at 10, feeling that step down to 9, stepping down to 8, every nerve, every muscle, every fiber is relaxing, getting lazy, getting heavy, stepping down to 7 and 6. Still enjoying that wonderful place of yours, that perfect place, just sinking down deeper and deeper down. Stepping down to 5 and 4. It's every out breath lets you sink just a little bit deeper, deeper into whatever you're resting on today, as it gets softer and softer, more and more comfortable. Down to 3 and 2. All the way down to 1, nice and relaxed, nice and comfortable, nice and calm. Just enjoying that special place of yours, that perfect place. Just letting go. And as far as your mind is concerned, when you visualize, when you practice something, whether it is you visualizing that place that you've gone into as you sink deeper down into this experience, it feels very real. When you're going to be visualizing some great golf experiences in a moment, building that confidence, locking that confidence in, it will feel as though you're there, even though they might be memories, even though they might be you just being able to imagine, because as you access that inner subconscious part of your mind, subconscious part of your mind is the doing part of the mind, the part of your mind that just gets on, doesn't question. It keeps within your morals and your boundaries, but it doesn't question what gets to it. So with that in mind, let's go and do that. Let's step up onto the golf course now as if you're there today. Great day, great weather, great conditions, finding yourself there and playing in a way that you want to play, playing with confidence, almost feeling that confidence starting to build. You might choose to remember a great confident moment from the past, a great confident golf session. That could be an individual shot that went amazingly well. Could be that round of golf where you came off smiling and happy. Could be a specific hole that you played recently or even further back into the past, because everything is there. Everything is in your mind ready to grab and make use of. But wherever it comes from, it feels as though it's happening now. Mind and body responding, releasing those happy hormones, those great chemicals, really feeling as though you're there. It's a feeling as if you're letting go of the negatives. It's a feeling of building on those positives, building on that confidence, even just from this short session today. Feels good, feels great, in fact. As you feel as though you're giving yourself permission to enjoy your golf, to feel that feeling of confidence building up, to maybe be repeating those great moments, or maybe there's more of those great moments, or maybe you can just imagine and think, how would it be to be able to go to the course the next weekend that I'm available and to play through confidently and positively, to not allow those shots that don't go to plan. And we know, we watch the top golfers in the world on TV. We know that they make mistakes. We know that sometimes things outside of their influence can affect a shot as well. But either way, they reset from it. Either way, they're able to leave that shot behind and to allow themselves to move forward, to be positive, to keep that positive mindset, to keep that positive self-talk. And you can do the same even just from this short session, because you can use those memories of great shots. You can use the memories that you're creating right now of imagining, visualizing, rehearsing great shots, confident shots. And then grab those thoughts and grab those feelings, make them yours, hug them into you, squeeze them into you. Just take a moment or two to let those feelings become you. Bring them back into that special place of yours, that perfect place. Take a moment or two to let those feelings soak in. Every cell, every part of you taking on these changes, every cell, every part of you smiling and happy, looking forward to getting out there on the course next, really feeling that positivity down to the tips of your toes, tips of your fingers, top of your head, every part of you. And then just being in that place of yours. Where in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. On the count of 5 and only on the count of 5, you smile, you stretch, open your eyes, becoming fully wide awake, fully alert, feeling really good, feeling really well, feeling as though you've just had that really good sleep. Not been to sleep just yet though, just been relaxed, just been hypnotized, just been highly focused. So when you do come back to being eyes open, having that great energized feeling. Your inner mind, your subconscious mind remembers every moment, every instant of this session. Conscious mind as much as it would do from any conversation, and that's fine because it's the inner mind, the subconscious mind that makes the changes. The conscious mind is the thinking and planning part of the mind. It still has to do the planning of the shots. You're making those decisions. Generally feeling good, maybe even better than you felt for some time. So 1, feel a little less relaxed. 2, feel that surge of energy now through your body, whole body becoming energized as that energy level builds up. 3, take a deep breath of cool, clear mountain air, filling your lungs with that life-giving oxygen. 4, feel cool, clear mountain spring water wash the backs of your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your throat. Your chest clear, your stomach's clear, and your head's clear. Your nose, your mouth, and throat's clear. Your eyes are bright and shiny. And 5, it's open, wide awake. Nice stretch, nice smile. Welcome back from that session. So just from that short session, it's just about building the confidence, as I say, using memories, using visualization, imagination, pretend. If you want to think of it that way, I like to think it's rehearsal. This is how you want it to be. So using that in that inner part of your mind will start to build on that confidence, and you'll notice that when you get out onto the course. What I would say is come back and use this again. Use this this session. Come back and use this part of it, the hypnosis part of it, as often as you like. If you have any questions, you can either comment or ideally direct message me, because that's the best way to get a hold of me. Also, there is a QR code up in the top corner. I've just popped up there. If you scan that code, that will take you to a strategy session link, and a strategy session is a conversation. It's literally half an hour or so online. We have a quick talk about your goals, what it is you want to achieve. Does hypnosis fit with that? This is how hypnosis works. You can do a little taster session, although if you just run through that, it's the same as what you've just done really just now. But yeah, no obligation to do anything as well. So it's entirely up to you from there. We just put together a package, and then you can decide yes or no from that. So that's me coming to the end of this live. Thank you very much for joining me, whether you've come back on the replay or whether you've caught me live. And apologies if you haven't seen the comments, because I've been busy doing the hypnosis. But I say I will go back through the different platforms and pick up on any comments and respond to them. Take care. Have a great rest of the day, whatever time you're watching, and speak with you soon.